So if you see me waving my hand around like a retard, don't worry about it.
What?
If you see me waving my hands around like a retard, don't worry about it.
So gesticulating?
Yes. And masturbating, but mainly gesticulating. Right, so it's been about a week since I've recorded one of these. I've been working 6 days, that is my excuse this time. But a shitload's happened in that week. Ooh. A lot has actually happened for a change. Normally it's like I just sit around my ass for a week and fuck all happens. But I've been proactive. Oh. As you can see in front of me, my good rider of a friend is... I'm following him. We're going to see a recreation of the Battle of Dunbar. If we make it there without stalling and crashing constantly, apparently. Don't really teach Scottish history that much in schools anymore. I had to look up online exactly what happened at the Battle of Dunbar. It was a big battle in 1650. Oh, lights. The bane of fucking motovlogger. So the Battle of Dunbar was basically Scottish and the English just tried to fucking kill each other, as always. The English won this battle. They won pretty much everything. They fucked us up big time. So basically the English came up and tried to invade us again for like the 100,000th time. It was like a trend they were trying to start. It was just invading us constantly. We technically shot first, but you know, in the LucasArts remastered version, we had then a laser, so they shot first. But we did do the first battle, and we won. Yo. So they invaded us back, you know, sharing is caring. Bumpy road. And we hid in Edinburgh, all of our soldiers hid in Edinburgh, but we didn't have a good army. We had very new recruits, because all the people who survived all the other fucking wars died, basically, in the initial battle, which we started. And then, basically, once the English started coming up, we were like, oh shit, we're fucked, as always. We all hid in Edinburgh. And actually, it was quite a good strategy, it worked. It stopped a lot of people from dying unnecessarily. And the English got all of their supplies from Dunbar. They just got it all shipped up, because they couldn't grow it in Scotland, because we would just destroy the land. If we retreated, we'd destroy the land, so they couldn't grow any crops or anything to support the army. It's called a scorched earth tactic, if I remember correctly. This is all from Wikipedia, FYI. Just fucking read it all on Wikipedia about 20 minutes ago, and I'm trying to recite it. So they got all of their shite sent to them from Dunbar. They all get shipped up to Dunbar. The English control port, which is pretty near here. Whee. And so our tactic of hiding in Edinburgh worked really well. So well, in fact, that they started sort of falling back because our army was getting all sick and hungry and needed some munchies to keep going. So they started falling back to Dunbar. And now the brilliant Scottish tactician was like, right, let's fuck these bitches up. Paraphrasing. That's basically what it said, like, fucking, we're gonna fucking wipe these fuckers out, free Scotland, yada yada yada. Let's follow these cunts and just wipe them the fuck out. So we escaped Edinburgh, we sort of just left, we're like, yo, off we go, let's go and slay us some Englishmen. And followed them to Dunbar, sort of set up, you know, the battlefield as such. And we lost. Very, very badly. We outnumbered them by about 1,000 troops. They killed... The reports vary on how much they killed of us, but it's like several, at least 1,000 pretty much, is the most optimistic report from my Scottish. They took loads of people prisoner as well, sent them to like forced labour and shit. And basically that's how we got our asses handed to us by the English yet again. So yeah, we're going up to see the recreation of the Battle of Dunbar, which is going to be quite depressing, because we're going to watch Scotland lose, just like everything else we do apparently. Oh, it's a bad road. So yeah, that's my amazing piece of history right there, which I totally didn't read online 20 minutes ago. They don't really teach Scottish history at all in schools anymore, which is quite a shame because Scotland has such an interesting history behind it. Like, there's so much about Scotland that's like super interesting. They just don't teach. I'd have actually paid attention to history if they taught like the Scottish part of it. But it's like all like up there in like the medieval fucking shit. It's just super interesting, and yet I've got to learn about other shit instead I don't give a fuck about. But that's just school, and that's just my own personal opinion. Update, the mic is still sounding shit because I've been too lazy to go out and buy a dead cat, so I'm trying to keep slow so there's less wind noise, which, seeing as there's a lot of Sunday drivers out, shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, on to the important things that's happened this week. Are we going for an overtake? We should be. Yep, are we just chilling? Okay. Yeah, on to the important things that have happened this week. Basically, I've doubled my subscribers. Yeah, there we go. I've doubled my subscribers. Bitch! Right, that's good fun. Yeah, I don't have many subscribers, admittedly. It's, you know, I am a new channel. I've not made a lot of content, I admit that. So it's not surprising that I have, well, this time last week I had about 8 subscribers. I now have about 15 off time recording. It's still not a lot, but it feels like such a big accomplishment. Like, I'm no longer just doing this for me. I'm not doing this for like an audience. I'm actually entertaining people with my content. People like my content so much that they want to subscribe and watch new pieces of my content. And all this basically happened because I found like this Scottish motovlogger group on Twitter. I actually started using Twitter, and I'm so glad I did because it's been such an amazing resource. Oh, I hate this corner so bad. Such a pussy when it comes to this corner. Let's go. Whee. So yeah, basically I just found like a lot of Scottish motovloggers on YouTube, on Twitter. Found them on YouTube, really liked their content, and it sort of just went from there. You know, chatting back and forth, people interacting with our motovloggers, and it's just been so good. So now it feels like what I'm doing, I'm no longer just doing a weird thing where I'm just talking to myself or people on the internet. Oh, that's a weird one. Did not shift correctly there. Right, I know where I'm going, so I'll let them lag ahead. Ooh, dead animal. Yeah, it's like, when I first started doing this, it felt really weird. I'm just like, hey, it's just some random bloke talking to himself and waving around while on a bike. But now that I'm seeing like other people in the community doing it, it's just fucking amazing. Why are we doing this? I'm not going in front. I don't care what you say, I'm not going in front. I'm chilling here. It's comfy here. I'll no longer feel, I'll still feel quite weird that I'm, you know, talking to myself and wave my hand around like fucking spastic. But like I have a purpose now. I have purpose to why I'm doing it, and like seeing people subscribe to my channel and commenting on my videos, it just makes everything feel so much better. It feels like, hey, I'm actually doing a good job at this. I don't feel like I'm just an idiot anymore. It's probably the best word for it. I don't feel useless. No, I'm just doing it for shits and giggles. I feel like I'm doing it for an actual reason, and it's such a good feeling, you know? I mean, yeah, it's only 15 subscribers, but it's 15 people that I'm entertaining now. And I'm not very good at, you know, public speaking. I couldn't stand up on a stage and talk. You know, especially in front of 50 people, I could not do that. But to do it through this means, it just feels so much better. I don't know, it's just an amazing feeling. There's been a really awesome community that has sort of gotten me involved with them, you know, especially on Twitter. If you aren't following me on Twitter, you should, because I've started using it all the time now. Also Instagram, I've not been as active on that as I like, just not had the chance to take some pretty pictures. But yeah, I should have started using Instagram earlier, but I just started it last week really on a whim, just like, hey, I will actually start using Instagram a bit more, Twitter a bit more, and I'm so glad I did. But it's nice to see like other Scottish motovloggers, you know, I never thought there was that many of us, but you go on Twitter, there's loads of us. There are dozens of us. Dozens! I've been watching Arrested Development recently. So fucking good. But yeah, it's just been super exciting. Which is leading on to the next thing, which actually just happened about 2 AM this morning. I started speaking to a guy on Twitter who runs a website for basically the UK motovlogging community for doing merch, like things like stickers, t-shirts, hoodies, mugs of all things. And I started speaking to him, and I was like, hey, I know I'm quite a small channel, but is there any options for me available? And then I want to get some fucking sweet ass stickers made, you know, help spread the word a little bit. And I did was super helpful. He's like, yeah man, I can totally help you out. Just send your artwork my way and we'll get it all set up for you. So hopefully the next couple of weeks I'm going to have some stickers and some t-shirts to start with, ready to go. They're just going to be my logo to start with. I'm working on a t-shirt design, or going to be soon. Working on a special t-shirt design that I'll be doing. But just now it's going to be like the logo and stuff. But it's like, I want to do this without being like big-headed, like yeah, it's only 15 subscribers. I think I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, but it's like, it's nice to have. I want to get a TGRB t-shirt, and a few of my friends who like my content will want one as well, so it's like, may as well set it up now, and then if I do get a bigger audience, at least it'll all be there. And hopefully I've been used to it. If I make any mistakes, it's better to make them now, and you know, it doesn't impact a lot of people. Whereas if I did say get like 1,000 subscribers in like a million years, it's better to make mistakes now basically. So yeah, hopefully getting some sweet merch set up, stickers, t-shirts, maybe hoodies. He's telling me the price. I think the t-shirts will sell for about £14 on the website, if I remember correctly. We did go through it all, but as I say, it was 2 in the morning. I was very tired. I've been working since 6 in the morning, so my brain just wasn't engaged. But yeah, it's been such an awesome week for me. It's actually been one of the best weeks, the most productive weeks for me that I've had in a long time. It's actually made me excited to come out and record. I mean, not that I wasn't excited before, but before it didn't feel like I was doing it for any reason other than because I could. So it actually makes me go, hey, I actually want to make some content because these guys enjoy it. It gives me another reason to keep doing what I'm doing. And it's such a nice feeling. Anyway, we're heading up to a fast bit, so I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to hopefully film a bit of the recreation of the Battle of Dunbar and put that in. But thank you all so much for watching my videos. It really does mean a lot. Thank you to all my new subscribers, all the other motovloggers who have been helping me out, you know, commenting and just being awesome. It makes me feel really appreciated. It makes me really happy that I've decided to do this. And yeah, I shall see you in the video. I'm getting so excited I'm losing my heart. I shall see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.